Hey, it's so good to be back. How have you all been? Trust you've been well. I trust you've been home. I trust you've been chilling. I trust you've been taking life one step at a time. No rushing. Good, good. It's so good to be back and it's so good to have all of you on board. Today we're going to be talking about the second half of the year. We are in July, and for me, I feel like we're in July, and for me, I feel like July is just like January. It is July and it starts the second half of the year. We have January, February, March, April, May, June. That is 6 months, right? And a year is divided into two. First six, second six. And then we have the second six, which is July, August, September, October, November, December. So I feel like just like January starts the year and also starts the first half, which ends in June, July is also like January that starts the second half. And the second half is made up of 6 months. It is made up of 6 months. I say this to say this. I don't know how your first half was, but if you are here alive, then I know that it is for a reason because the Bible has made us to understand that when there is life, there is hope. You might not have, achieved half of what you wanted to achieve in the first half. It doesn't mean that that is the end. And once you're alive, everything and anything is possible if only you allow it. Everything starts from your head. What you allow is what you permit. What you allow is what will happen. The Bible says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What are you thinking in your heart for? What are you thinking in your heart for the second half of the year? The Bible says that God created the whole world in 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. So you can decide to use the seventh month, July, which is also the first month of the next half, the second half of the year, to rest. When I say rest, not sleeping all through, go back to your calendar. Go back to your calendar. What did you have planned in the first 6 months? Where did you take it? Where did it all go wrong? What can you do to change the situation? Or how can what do you want in life? What do you want in the next 6 months? At the end of the 6 months, by December, by November, what is it that you want to achieve? Ask yourself all those important questions and try to work towards, setting out an outline on how to accomplish it, setting out an outline on how to make it possible, and what have you. That is it. So yeah, I'm coming to talk to you about the 6th month, the July, yeah, the second half of the year. It is another beginning. It is another beginning. That is what I want you to do. That is what I want you to know, rather. I want you to know that it is another beginning. It is not just for us. Any other person can see it as just a continuity. But darling, is another chance to create the life that you want. 6 months, a person's life can change in 6 months. Darling, a person's life can change in few minutes, in a second. But you've been given another chance of 6 months. Whatever it is you might have done with your previous 6 months is past and gone. But now you have another chance to make this 6 months what you want it to be. Do you want to be at the end of your 6 months? You want to be in a different place financially? You want to be in a different place spiritually? You want to be in a different place mentally, academically, career wise, business wise? It all starts with acknowledgement. Acknowledge that you have been given another chance to do better and do the work. I'm not going to come here and tell you that you've been lazy, because even the most hardworking people sometimes do not get rewarded for their hard work. At the end of the day, it's not necessarily by power nor might. It is by the grace of God. That is why in this community, we keep saying that on our own we can do nothing. It's not by our power. It's not by our strength. That is why I will always advise that everything you have to do, always remember to take it to God. Before you take it to anybody, remember, take it to God first. God, this is what I have planned. God, this is what I have planned. God, this is what I have planned. I do not know how to do it. I don't even know how to. When you go for your chat GBT or whatever it is for prompt and all of that, do not forget the place of God. Do not forget the place of God, because at the end of the day, it is God that will direct you. It's God that will give you the wisdom. You can do all those prompting and everything, have all your plans, and at the end of the day, you don't have there are sometimes you have this plan. Oh my God. So yeah, even the most hardworking people, they could work hard and hard and hard and hard and hard and still nothing to show for it. I'm not trying to beat down the place of hard work. No, God forbid. I'm just saying that it is not by power. So do not ever scratch the place of God. The Bible says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? God should be the strong foundation upon which whatever plan you have for this next half is built upon. So please, darling, I want you to be very intentional. This community, we are all about intentionality, working with intent, working with grace, working with poise. And all those things can only be done with God in the picture. So yeah, please. This video is really to just tell you that this second half, this month especially, is the month of a new beginning. Yeah. And as you lay your bed, my mama will always say that as you lay your bed, that is exactly how you will lie in it. So what kind of bed do you want? Do you just want to keep wishing, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that? Or do you really want to, take the risks, do it, and see where it leads you to? Just see. If I can put the extra work, if I can just go the extra mile. God, it has been difficult for me to do it, but God, please help me. I really want to change. I really want this thing, really want this thing. And you on your own, you make efforts to changing it. You'll see there'll be a difference. So yeah, I am here to tell you that this is another opportunity to do better for yourself, not for anybody, not for your family, for yourself, because you have to first of all think about yourself. The Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Mhm. It all begins with you. The good life begins with you. If you cannot give yourself a good life, you cannot give another person. Yes, yes. You first of all, yourself. So yeah, for yourself, for the life that you deserve, for the life that you deserve. Yeah. So this is a new beginning. Do not blow it off. Okay? Go back to the secret place. Sit down, have a journal. If you're part of this community and you do not have journals, it mustn't be a hardcover. You could use an 80 leaf for now. You could use an 80 leaf notebook. If you can, you go for, the other fancy one. But if you can't, you can use an 80 leaf for now. Why I'm saying an 80 leaf because it's bigger. It can take bigger writings rather than 240, 40, 40, 40 leaves and all that. So yeah, have a journal where you have your vision planned out. I have a journal that I have 5 years from now planned out. I have 10 years from. I'm not playing with nobody. Not playing with nobody. And by the grace of God, because it's not by power, like I said, neither is it by might or by the Spirit of God. By the grace of God, everything will happen, because if I am here now, I'll definitely be there. I will. It's just a matter of time. And that is the same energy I want you to have. That is the same energy I want you to have. But how will you have that energy when there is nothing written out? It has to be written out. The Bible says, write the vision down. Write the vision down. Make it plain upon tables, so that he that readeth it will run with it. If there's no vision written out, there is nothing to run with, baby. So yeah, this is another opportunity for you, my loves, for you, my darlings, to take that leap of faith. Show up for yourself. Not for mama, not for dada, not for the children, for yourself, baby. It all starts with you. A whole parent is a whole family. A whole parent is a whole children. They're whole children. When we have whole parents, we have whole children. When we have whole children, we have a whole family. When we have a whole family, we have a whole society. It all starts with one person. Just one person. And I hope that you're going to take advantage of this new beginning and do your thing. The Bible says, as far as your eyes can see. God speaking to Abraham told him, look, and he's speaking to you today in this second half of the year 2025. Look at it. What do you see? What do you see? Do you see yourself in the same space? Do you see yourself in the same level? In the same level? In the same situation? In the same No, baby, you shouldn't. No. Look, as far as your eyes can see, so will I give it to you. And we see how Abraham was. He was so great. Father of many generations. His blessings are what we are still enjoying till date. So it all starts with you. What are you saying? See something and walk with it, run with it. And God is going to bring all of it to life. My darling, I'm rooting for all of you. I know that you're going to make me proud. I know that you'll make the Preacher Peniels community proud. I know that you will make the redefined woman community proud. I know you'll make yourself proud. Show up for yourself and for all of us here at this community. We are rooting for you and we are praying for all of you. Okay? Take care of yourself. Do well to follow us on all our platforms. Please do well to follow us on all our platforms, all the social media platforms. On Twitter, it is Peniel M. That is Peniel M. On Instagram, Facebook, it is Preacher Peniel. And the redefined woman, two different. Preacher Peniel, the redefined woman for only women. Yeah. The redefined woman is for only women, while the Preacher Peniel is general for everybody. And then on TikTok is Peniel Mboto. Peniel Mboto. Mboto is spelled Mkpouto. That is how Mboto is spelled. And for here, we have Preacher Peniel _ official. Do well to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share, comment. And then also buy my book on Seller. Thank you. I'll drop the link on on the description box. Yeah, I will do. The Plan of God, the Bigger Picture. It is a book that you have to read. You have to read it because it opens you to the many plans of God for you and how you can, live in the fullness of it. I love all of you. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Stay loved. Stay whole. Stay fulfilled. I love you. Take care of yourself. Ciao.